going beyond is adapting. Great, thank you for that. Let's talk about another aspect of leadership: stress.
Yes.
How do you handle stress, Ray?
I have stress.
So for guys who don't
Yeah,
have stress,
symbolic. Please, I'm not saying that this is just.
Everyone should go buy stress balls.
I'm not saying that this is just a bunch of. Yeah, the
Yes.
colors are soothing to the eyes. Just bring change when you are just immersed in some things that are not working for you
Yeah.
at that moment, and you're pushing some project. You look at them, then it tells you the bright colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking about
Let's talk about stress here. How do you manage stress? Yeah.
stress is part and parcel of human anatomy. When you get stressed, it does not mean you're the worst piece of human being.
Yeah.
It does not mean that you cannot cope with people. It does not mean you're a failure. Stress is just a reality
Yeah.
that you're in a situation that things are not going the way you want. Because I'll tell you, if things are going the way you want now, will I
Yes.
be stressed?
No.
I will not be stressed.
Yeah.
Stress, there are those triggers. And I want to say this, stress are not permanent.
Yes.
Stresses they're just slight glimpse of moments that you'll always have to go through as a human being.
Okay.
They'll be there when things do not work.
Yeah.
So then it means one thing is, it's part of our DNA. We must just know that when we are stressed, it is time to take a step. And there's this thing about mental health that we keep on saying.
Yes,
Take care
yeah.
of yourself.
Absolutely.
And I'll
Absolutely.
tell you, the other way of turning around stress is self-worth.
Yeah.
Get yourself into the mirror and look at you and say, am I important?
Yes, you are.
Am I great? Should this bring me down? Then let me set it aside. I'll not die.
Okay.
And I say,
yes.
stress will not put a knife on your neck.
Absolutely. Yes.
Stress will not strangle oxygen off your lungs to your mouth. Your head will be intact. Your shoulders are intact.
Yes.
So, just a moment that we must take care of through self-worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes you get, why stress, if not handled well, will begin to mess with our health. Because then we allow that to overburden the functioning of our bodies biologically. So then the thing is, what would make you a better person if you're a dead person? How will it contribute to your big dream? How will it contribute to your big picture? So sometimes, if you have stress and you're worked out, pack your bag, go to Karura. Go walk.
Yeah.
Walk on the streets. You will get people who are having a worse. Have you heard these things that Kenyans are very interesting? That do you think you have a bad day? Then just begin to imagine, and let me tell you, you take a step out of your confines because stress confines you.
Absolutely.
Break the confine, then you'll overcome the stress.
Wow. Awesome. I hope a young person has heard that. Break the confine.
Break the confine.
Yeah.
Just take a step off the confine. It does not mean that your problem of money has gone. No, it could be there.
Yes.
But just take a step. You're going to have a new breath
Okay.
of life. You will get out there, you'll get somebody
Yeah.
who is needy on the street and in a very bad situation. Then you really realize,
Wow.
I'm not badly off.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah, and let me tell you, if people are trying to kill, I say, if you are, there are different levels of stresses. Let me say this. If something is about to cost you your life, your job,
Yeah.
and it is not going to cost you your life, then let that opportunity
Let the
go.
opportunity go. Absolutely.
You have your life.
Absolutely.
So the thing is,
Yeah.
if you look at it on that with that prism and that lens, then it means, then why I don't need to kill myself just simply because of an opportunity. There are people who have lost jobs today, and can I tell you, there's a better opportunity that will appreciate you more that is waiting for you.
Absolutely. I agree with you. You know, I'm looking at stress also in terms of let's give a practical example.
Yeah.
In this organization
Yes.
that you are the secretary.
Yes.
At times there's some structures and there are some strategies that are not working very well.
Yes.
That will need you to do some sort of like a realignment.
Yes.
And that can also be part and parcel of the stress that you're getting.
Yes.
Talk to talk to young people. I'm looking at a person who is an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
has a business, and probably they're not breaking even as they're meant to be. Okay, maybe there's an artist. They've tried to sell their artistry, and nobody's buying them. Could it be an issue of the structure or a strategy that is not working that they need to change? Yeah.
And you've said one thing that I would have never delved to, but it's very true.
Yeah.
Don't box yourself. Don't limit yourself. If something is not working, try something else. You see, I have this thing about people sometimes using religion to box people.
Yeah.
To you see, sorry, this is let me give you a very controversial conversation that I was having with somebody.
Yes.
Who was counseling a lady who is brutally going through gender-based violence in a relationship.
Oh, yes.
But I subscribe to the faith. But people are using faith that she cannot leave that relationship. So the thing is, so we want to be apologetic when she dies.
No.
You see, that does not work.
Absolutely.
I'll not go into the deep views of what I have, because sometimes people would have varied things. But the thing is, if that's a part of life and death, relationships are a little bit sometimes life and death. Because people have said, oh, till death does us part. But I tell you, for projects, if I'm trying this, and sometimes let's I said, in life, let's be ready to listen. Yeah, they're dream killers, they're naysayers, and success has got many friends, failure has got so many enemies.
Yes.
But sometimes, again, anytime you're successful, not everybody is happy.
Absolutely.
But I want to say this.
Yes.
Open yourself to grow and learn. If something, learning would make you be so honest that, Mercy, if this is not working, I'm ready to. I was a civil engineer by training. I went, did 3 years of civil engineering training. But at some point, my parents insisted, my dad insisted as an engineer, this is what you must be. I walked off that career. It was not.
It wasn't you.
Yeah, but you see, somebody can still pin me that, you know what, God does not allow people to to abandon. God is not a God of abandoned projects. I'm just giving
God is a God of
some
wisdom.
kind of sometimes religious fundamentalism that does not fallacies that do not really take. But I just say this: you do not owe anybody on your life and what you want to become. That the moment something does not work for you, and you've figured it out, and you've learned through people who mean well for you, and your faith and your peace tells you so, get the next thing.
Absolutely.
Get the next thing. And sometimes I've also seen getting to know what you become better at. I've seen sometimes attempting many things and failing and not working sometimes gives you a broad picture of how to handle success. Because now when you're on the top of your game, like, let me give you an example. You could be in production and content creation in a small level, and then you come to be a big institution whereby you employ many people. Till how you know a cameraman can let you down.
Absolutely.
Will you be a good CEO on how to handle a project when you tell them that, guys, we must have plan A, B, and C? Because not delivering this project is not an option. But if I'm a CEO who has never been let down and learned that hard way, whereby a camera person, when I just secured the best interview of my life, told me while they were downstairs and they never picked up their phone, only to realize this guy just said, you know what, he's not being paid well.
Wow.
Yeah, you see, when you get so worked up and you sit with them and say, why did you not? After you cool down, you're about to jail them, then they just tell you, you know what, I had not paid my rent. Then as a CEO, one time I'll be there, I'll say, you know what, this organization, I'm going to pay people well.
Absolutely, yes.
and I want everybody to drive
Amen.
into this. That would be your big picture, and people may not understand where you're coming from.
Absolutely.
Simply
Wow.
because I'm not saying this is. I'm not just using that's gospel
Yeah.
truth on how to handle such. But I'm just saying is that those areas of failing should never stress you.
Yes.
They're building you. So you learn, when I fail on this, what did I learn from it?
Absolutely.
What lessons
Wow.
am I drawing from this? Because those lessons may just come in handy in some few years in your own project or in another assignment that you may just get.
Absolutely.
But I say this,
Wow.
take care of yourself.
Yeah. Wow.
In stressful situations, let me tell you, something is not working. You're pushing yourself hard. It is not working. You've been abused, or strong words have been used against you. It is not working.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't. You know, nothing is compulsory in life apart from to be alive. Because
To
when
be
you're
alive, true.
gone,
Close those books.
yes.
Go to your house.
Yeah.
Take a rest. If you have Netflix, watch some series.
I love it.
And get into New York.
Yes.
You're not in New York. Yes, your method is very difficult, but just get into New York and just appreciate yourself.